Production.
It's a weekly wrap up where we give you the news. Break it down bite size so it's easier to consume. Got taking you on events and riddles the red room. Wasteland patrols and Monica's cosmic truth. All hail to the Black Panther, Wakanda forever. Dissecting your main hero, discussing which one is better. Last Avengers standing, exotic grind. But completing the mega high, but get you two at a time. You into rumors and leaks, well I got you covered. We can talk predictions like when is Spider-Man coming. Jarvis barriers all the way to status effects. Or we can teach you how to June one shots in the deck. Hit the like button, ring the bell so you can stay tuned. Hit subscribe so you never miss the weekly wrap up news. Hit the like button, ring the bell so you can stay tuned. Hit subscribe so you never miss the weekly wrap up news.
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doom Killer HD back with another Marvel's Avengers weekly wrap up. You know I got my co-host with me, Young Slip Shock. Say hello to the people.
What's good, everybody? How y'all doing?
Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. You already know, man. This was a hell of a week. Some good, some bad. It was a wild week for Marvel's Avengers. Welcome to the chat, though, guys. This week in Marvel's Avengers was the new content drop, which was the raid and Spider-Man for the PlayStation players. You know what I mean? Sorry, Xbox. Sorry, Steam. Sorry, PC. That ain't my fault, so don't throw no hate my way. I ain't did nothing like that. I ain't Sony. Don't come at me. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not the day. Today is not the day, damn it.
What? Nice.
Look, seriously, though, bro, were you able to get through the raid? Did you attempt to play the raid? I should say, sir.
So no, I did not. With work and things like that, I didn't get a chance to. But I did see you play it.
First off, shout out to the Ultimates, bro. Shout out to the Ultimates. Lejeune, Sadat the Gamer, and my dog Tricks Ridiculous, bro. We was the second team in the world, for as live streaming is concerned, to make it through the raid. You know what I mean? It was a race between us, like revealing too much teams who actually won it. They got in, they beat us by like 20, 30 minutes, actually, which is pretty impressive. You know, for the first time blind going in, they did an awesome job. But bro, I'm gonna tell you, dog, that raid was something different, dude. It was something different. And I am really happy that I went in with the experienced players that I went in with. We didn't go in just all four powerhouse and trying to, just bully our way through. We had a plan. We did have a little bit of team synergy. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you need.
My dog said I was running the Hawkeye. I was running my Budapest build Hawkeye, which I was running Sonic, spread my Sonic status with a little bit of Vibranium in the background. He was running Vibraniums, just split shot all day, and it was like a DPS build. So it was cool synergy between me and him. So anytime me and him would actually stand next to each other and hit that triangle 3 times, like you can clear that whole room. You know what I'm saying? It was a wrap.
Nasty. That just sounds nasty, man. Man said, hey, we put 2 Hawkeyes in there, the room was just done. We're done.
Yeah, for real. And then we had Lejeune, he was maximizing it with the Hulk, you know what I'm saying? That boy was smashing, and his Hulk is such a great built Hulk because he didn't go down easy, you know what I mean? So that was pretty fire. And then Tricks had Thor, so he was able to maneuver, and with him being able to maneuver like that, he was able to pretty much, hey, yo, Doom, you need to go here. Sadat, you need to go here. June, you come with me because this is going on and this is going on. Like, the raid is crazy, bro, because you don't know what your teammates are doing. You literally have to listen to what they're telling you, or you need to be, if you're in charge at that moment, you need to be spreading that communication like ASAP. You got to be talking, you know what I mean? Because especially if you're going in blind, because like I said, I had Tricks would go into a room by himself. We would have to stand on platforms, open up doors, right? Tricks will go into a room by itself. I have no clue what he's doing. You know what I mean? And he come back out with some glowing gold stuff and pass it around to everybody. I'm like, I don't know what just happened. I know I'm holding down my area, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But I have
right.
no clue what's going on, dog. And that was cool with the raid. You know what I mean? It really push forward communication and team synergy, because there were certain parts where you had to literally DPS something, you know what I mean, and knock it out the park, you dig? But there's a lot of bad with this raid too, though. There's a lot of bad with this raid.
So since you've played things like DC Universe Online, what about Destiny? You played Destiny, right?
Yep.
Okay, so going in blind with those two, between Destiny and like, let's say you went in blind with a Destiny raid and went in blind with a DC Universe Online raid, and then this one, was the experience the same? Was it a little bit better
no, sir.
So which one you felt was a better blind experience, so to speak?
The best blind experience I had was DCUO. It was fun. Like, I enjoyed the raid. Like, the first time I played a raid, DCUO, I was playing as an electric person, you know, and that's a healer. I didn't know that, though. You know, I played DCUO the whole time, pretty much solo. Or we do, you know, you have to do the little missions where you get 4 people, and you don't really need roles for that. You know what I mean? So when I did the raid, I'm supposed to be healing everybody, and my team is like, "Bro, you're like the worst healer ever." But it was fun. You know, they weren't like hating on me. You know what I mean? It was like, "You're the worst healer ever. How about you switch to, you know, DPS, and I'll become the healer." And we switched, and like we wrecked the raid, and it was just an awesome experience. It was fun. We got through it. Kind of the same thing with Destiny. Destiny takes a little more skill. You have to actually be good on. You got to have gun skill to do it in Destiny.
Yeah.
But with this, it's just like I can imagine like people doing it with like 4 Thors, or, you know, 4 Kamalas, or, you know, like 4 of the same characters with no deviation and still getting through it, which doesn't make sense. You shouldn't be able to get through it like that, because in each of those other games, like I say, you had to have your role. You know what I mean? Like in Destiny, you gotta have a couple of dudes that's running a the wizard class. I can't remember what it's called. Warlock class or whatnot. You have to, you know what I'm saying? You gotta slow them down using that time freeze and stuff like that. That stuff, you need that kind of stuff. You gotta have your tank in the front of there, tanking and taking that damage at the same time, putting a bunch of DPS out. You know what I mean? With this, is just like, okay, I'm gonna stand on this platform and fight I'm gonna keep it real, lackluster enemies, and while my boy goes somewhere that I don't even know what he's doing. Like, what kind of raid is that, dude? I get it. Like, I understand the communication that really made you communicate. That was cool. I really like that. But everything else, I'm gonna just say this, it wasn't an enjoyable experience. Like, once I beat the raid in DCU, I was like, yo, we did it, people. In Destiny, you like, bro, we just conquered the Taken King, bro. Like, we sent this boy running, bro. Whoa, that's fire. With this, we was just like,
yeah, you could see that. It was just like, but it's, and I guess
what was your exotics, bro? That's how I felt afterwards. What was your exotics, bro? You know, like it. Actually, I watched each and every one of our streams, right? The post streams or whatnot. And Sadat, myself, even Triggs, though, we're all frustrated as hell, bro. We all were like, I yelled at this guy in my stream. I don't even remember if the dude did something wrong at this point. But the frustrations, right? And I'm in the middle of my second raid, and then my teammate DCs, bro. You know, like in Destiny, if somebody DCs, you send them an invite, they're coming right back in.
Get back in here.
DC,
you know,
if somebody DCs, there's 10 people waiting to join that lobby, bro. 10 people waiting to join. When that happened, bro, I'm like, we're 3 people in, and there's nothing I can do. We cannot get past the doors with 3 people. So what do you do? What do you do at this point? You dig? So it made it that. I mean, getting through it the first time, it wasn't like, it was like I said, I was out of breath. I was tired, physically beat, bro. I was physically drained. Kid you not. Like I took a nap. You feel me? Then during the second run, you know, we get all the way to the doors, bro. We get all the way through the doors, dog. And then my dude DC's, bro. He disconnects. And there's nothing I could do. You know what I mean? I literally wanted to throw my remote control. I was so mad, bro, because that's like 45 minutes in. You feel me? You dig? I'm already still frustrated after the first run. Like, I'm like, okay, I got to do this for the, you know, for the people who's watching. You know what I mean? This is real talk. You know what I mean? So, oh, my dude. I'm stressed out thinking about it, bro.
You know, but just bringing that up, you know exactly, and I'm pretty sure we talked about it on Twitter. But the two things that I have seen that you have compared it to has come down to two features that we don't have here: join in progress and actual role type things. Because
can I explain?
DC,
tell the people, though. Tell the people.
DCUO. You have two roles. You can either play DPS or you're off role. Once you switch to those roles, you are that role. Until you switch over, you are that role. If you're a tank, you're a tank. You're going to have your adequate powers to pull aggro. Same thing with the healer. You're going to be able to heal. Troll, you're going to be able to crowd control and give power. That's things that we don't have here in this particular
I see it. These two clowns, bro.
You got Destiny, which again they don't switch their things, but you do have skills that you can use. Like as a Titan, you can either run up and punch people, or you can have your shield that helps hold damage. Same thing with Warlocks; you can actually help with healing. The hunters, you can help with crowd control. Like they do have specific actual roles. Right. We don't have that here.
We have them. They're just not. There was nothing to implement. No, they work, bro. Like I said, DSG, dude. Like if you watch like Bloody Reckless when he streams, and he's streaming with S3 and Harry and Yard Rats, you know what I mean? They literally work. They'll have a Kate, a Widow, a Hulk, and like a Thor or something like that, right? And they work so well as a team. Like you'll have, you'll have Bloody throw that warp arrow in there real quick, for crowd control, while Yard Rats will come through and make everybody invisible and boost their damage, right? You got Hulk clapping people while Thor is over there just literally freezing them in place with his cryo thing, dude. That's all synchronized, and they do it together. You know what I mean? They have roles, but besides those little animations where you're taking, stuff like that, it was no use for it. You know what I mean? In the raid, you have these roles, but you can do it without them still. You can't get through a DCUO raid without those roles. Like they literally won't let the game go. They'll be like, no, you need another healer, bro. Y'all gonna get effed up if you don't. Real talk.
Yeah, I remember the time when we tried to do that before. We was like, we want to do an all DPS raid. We had to walk into the portal because they would not let you queue up unless you had all those roles.
Yep, for real. I'm like, nope. We're not letting y'all do it, bro. All right, that's enough about that, bro. We can talk to you about what you did spend your time doing, which was playing Spider-Man, leveling up Spider-Man. Go!
So I gotta give him the credit where credit's due. For me personally, the melee was good. Ranged. My man's looked like he was out here shooting some water revolvers. I mean, it was just, and it's like, now mind you, if you do it right, if you have enough precision, it can do some damage. But you're not finna go into no OLT with like one Spider-Man and do enough damage to be able to hold, unless you're like, Tricks or Hyrule out here trying to, or even your ass in there trying to pull that range stuff. But for the most part,
range Spidey is OP, dog. He looks crazy, but he OP.
now you know what? This is going. I feel like this is going to give Avengers head a little bit of a big head. But how is it that in Fortnite, Spider-Man looks like Spider-Man, but in Avengers, Spider-Man look like he has 2 dual wielding revolvers.
Bruh.
Like,
I'm
come
done.
on, my man's is in here,
I'm done.
isn't here dual wielding revolvers in the middle of a OLT.
I'm gonna just say this: put a little bit of Sonic on them revolvers, bro, and you straight, dog. You good?
You know what? All right, cool. I got give me that. But you know, playing as Spider-Man was pretty cool. Like I liked it. It there are some iffy parts. I have not seen some of those. Some of the glitches I have some, but not the ones like when you walking like this.
Say, bro,
I've not had that.
Bruh, you are silly, dog. This man, him and Brock Designs, bro, are on Twitter, dog, and they're clowning about how Spider-Man got this glitch when he's running, bro. They showed a video and he's just running in circles like.
I've seen that. That's it.
Bruh.
I was like, yo, I have not gotten that yet, but that's hilarious. How?
They got the new pitch black Spider-Man that I saw, dog. I was just like, he's like a shadow. Just let's talk about this, the new symbiote.
Speaking of symbiote,
oh, did I just touch a button? Did I just touch a button, sir?
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Listen, I have 4 suits in my life that as Spider-Man I love. We got obviously symbiote suit, the Ben Reilly suit, Big Time, and the Future Foundation. And I feel really disrespected on how they did that Future Foundation suit. Like,
how disrespected do you feel, sir? On the level
okay,
of
first
fire
of
or
all, trash.
Oh shit!
What is this? What is this? My man, my man's is wearing a whole 3-piece suit, and it has the damn motorcycle helmet going on. What's going on? What is this? And then he was like, "That's so cool. Let's put it on the Big Time suit too." No, it's like no. And I'm like, I seen the colors. Oh, that's cool. And then Avengers hater had to burst my bubble again. Asshole. I'm just playing, man. I'm like, okay, cool. The Mark II suit, cool for what it was. Right. You didn't have to put that for every suit they had. It's like 5 of those recolors in there. Then you have combat Spider-Man with the what is it? The combat suit. Man, look like I feel like the Fortnite stuff was shipped to us, and then like the CD stuff was shipped to Fortnite by accident. Because we have more armor here than they do on Fortnite.
Bruh, Spider-Man is straight up. He's like the Iron Avenger or something right now, bro. That dude got buku metal, son.
I'm like, do you have a spider sense? But of course he does, because he's got an emo for it. So I know he has it, but like, yo, my man's has armor. He got bulletproof vests. My man has a motorcycle helmet. Like, what's going on?
I don't know, dog. I don't know. I can't tell you what's going on. I don't know. I'm not at CD, sir. Don't yell at me, man. Don't yell at me. I can't fix this. I can't fix it, bro. What we can talk about bugs galore, bro. So everybody hit that download patch on Tuesday and was hype. We getting Avengers 2.0. Let's go. And you look at your units and all your issues gone. It's gone. All of it. Dog, I had 200K legitimate units. I got like 50 right now, just chilling. 50 on the sack or something, bro. What the hell is that?
Wait, 50 or 50,000?
50K. I got 50K.
Okay. Alpha said,
but I had well over 200K is what I'm saying. Legitimately.
Down to $1, my guy?
No, boy, if they would have did that, you would have not even seen me stream on that ultimate stream at all. Boy, I would have just. That's why I'm not buying nothing else in that marketplace. Again, I'm on marketplace strike again because y'all stole money from me that I earned. Please give it back. I'm begging. I beg. Please give me my shit that I earned back legitimately because I didn't do the bug, the glitch or whatever. How much units did they take from You, sir.
I actually did not. I was one of the lucky ones who did not get hit with the
I don't
with
even
the
like you
unit
right
snatch.
now. I don't even like you right now.
I
I
only
don't
had
like you
40K,
right now,
man. What do
dog.
you mean?
Oh,
You
okay.
act like
I got
they had
more
a
than
lot
you
to
still.
take from you. I had 40K.
They
I
couldn't
was
take
broke.
nothing from you. They couldn't take nothing from you, dog. They
Like, I was broke.
Harry had 530K. He's down to 30K, dog.
Ooh, they took a house payment from
Oh,
him.
Faz lost 60K on login. Grant Ward lost. Oh, just put how much y'all lost in there. Just tell me how much y'all lost. They got 50 people in the chat right now. Tell me how much y'all lost. My boy LeBron's. All righty then.
They took at least a Tesla from this man.
I'm sorry, bro. You was like on your way to millionaire status, and it was just like, nope. Thank you, Mr. JX, for not losing no units, sir.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, Faz didn't lose nothing. Damn you, Faz. Damn.
I guess we was too poor to take from us. They was like, nah, they're not going. They wouldn't notice if we took from them. Like nobody's gonna notice 500,000-600,000 units being gone. Come on, man. Ooh, from $1 million to 5K. They took a house from you in like Beverly Hills and gave you like
a shack in downtown Midtown.
Chicago.
Lord, oh my gosh, that's nuts, bro. That is nuts. Bro.
Oh man.
Okay. Oh, wow. Damn. Real quick, guys. Hold on. Y'all still going? Let me see. Hulk wants his units back. Oh shit. Oh damn. Sponsored. Man, y'all crazy, bro. Oh god. Okay. Real quick, I'd like to give a shout out to all the members, especially the members in here right now. Like listen, LeBron James, appreciate you, my people. Casual Avenger used to be a member, but you know, times get rough. You know what I mean? No hate, we still love you, Mr. Casual Avenger, sir. But real quick, my homegirl, Miss Perry, aka Spring, have a few words for y'all, man. So thank y'all for keeping us pushing forward. Real quick, like here you go.
Hey guys, it's Spring, and I've got a question. Do you want to rock with the best? Well, here's how. Hulk smash that join button and become a member of the squad. Members help propel the Doom Squad forward in this process of content creation, live streams, watch parties, community nights, and giveaways. If you're wondering, well, what do I get for helping out DSG? Here's the cool part. Channel members get access to the members-only section of the Doom Squad Gaming Discord, where you get access to playtime with all the members, early access with no ads to Doomkilla's builds, news, and first impression videos, priority replies during live streams, Excelsior Now podcast, the weekly wrap-up, and all live reaction events. One of the coolest benefits to becoming a member is the members-only giveaways. Get access to Marvel's Avengers credits, DSG gear, PlayStation and Xbox gift cards, and more. Join the channel now and become a member of the squad. This is Perry, your Doom Squad Gaming brand ambassador, and as Doom would say, let the good times roll.
Yo. Thank you, Miss Perry. We appreciate that, girlie. So, you know what time it is. Slip.
What's up?
You know what time it is. You here? You there? It's call-in time, baby.
Okay, all right.
Y'all ready to call in? Oh, my dude sat out in the building. What's good with it, 2020 twin? How you doing? See you later tonight, right here on the Roundtable. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for the Roundtable because we got some hitters coming in tonight. We got Jay Shock Blast, Sadat the Gamer, Tricks Ridiculous. That's like almost all of the dang on Ultimates right there. And we got the boy Johnny Rocker coming back on it. Y'all know how spicy that dude is. So it's about to go down, man. It's about to go down. So who all wanting to call in today, man? Casual, Fez, Slight Stardust. Okay, let's get it. You want to talk to the people, maybe read some comments out there, chop it over there while I'm getting these invites sent, my dude?
Sure. Let's see. Okay, so they clearly targeted people who use the glitch, but clearly couldn't. I mean, realistically, are you surprised at that point? There's been a lot of things that has been in good conscience tried, but not succeeded, so to speak. I gotta see this. Oh yeah, yep. That I feel like that roundtable gonna be shaking. that table gonna be shaking.
Bruh, I
Let's
think
see.
it's going down, dog. Yeah, it's about to be real crazy, bruh.
Let's
crazy.
see. Let's see. We got. They were doing it, so there were people probably doing the glitch. I'm pretty sure it was like there was enough. If there was enough for 3 people to do different videos on it, and people to know about it, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened. They were definitely trying, even though they said they wasn't. I'm pretty sure they tried. Mainly because I've seen on Twitter what people have said that glitch is patched. So you can't tell me that you patched the glitch knowing that you knew about it, and then not tell me that when people lost all their units, that wasn't purposeful.
Right.
Like I just
Nah.
I said, imagine if you download the update log.
Sadat called it though. He was like, bro, what's gonna happen is yada 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 yada, you know the dig, and we're gonna wake up that day and nobody's gonna have their units. You know what I mean? That's what was, remember we were doing the fears? That was one of his biggest fears, is he was gonna wake up with no damn units. You know what I mean? And what the hell happened? He woke up with no damn units, bro. That's cold. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? Oh, here you go. He coming. You can see he coming in ready for business.
Ready. Look at his smile. Look at his smile.
Listen. You're right, Slip. Hey, right. Okay. So first of all, I want to say, Doom. Right. Listen. So I wanted to tell the people. Right. So transparency is obviously the way of life. Yeah. So okay. So for the people in chat. Unless you're all right with me doing this, Doom, right? You're all right.
Go ahead, man. Talk,
yeah,
dog.
cool.
You know how we free here, bro. Go.
So okay. So people in chat, what's supposed to be at the round table later tonight with the beasts, right? The absolute titans. But listen, I have been exhausted these last few days, right? And this man loves to start these round tables at 12 and 1 a.m, bro. Like, listen, and you know what? Sometimes I can handle it. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'll do it. It's fine, whatever. But for some reason today, I was like, I woke up and I was like, fucking dead. And I was like, listen, I've got a family holiday. Listen, I can't be killing myself this close to it. You know what I mean? So, but Dean was like, yo, why didn't you call in? Now, see, I thought you meant like straight away. So as soon as it started, I was watching the podcast like that. And I was like, where's this invite, bro? And then you're like, call in. And then I was like, oh, right. So, I mean, yeah, but I'm here now. Anyway, what's up, guys?
Sorry? I thought it was
Now, listen, dude. Listen, it's good karma. It's fine. You're allowed to do. You know what I mean? I've done that to you. You've done this to me. It's fine, bro. Don't worry about it.
This guy, bro, you have no clue how I want to choke Stardust right now, but I'm not going to because he's my buddy. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be difficult for you to do that, bro. I'm all the way over here. You must have long arms. You must be like Mr. Fantastic.
Bro, yeah. I got that teleporting skills, baby. That's why the hat's blinking, son. I'm there 1 second. I'm there now. You feel me?
Time zone be like.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Okay, I've sent invites to Fez, Yardrat. Who else? I don't even know. I sent a bunch of invites, bro.
Let's say that's easy. Predict the disasters. You know what? As it goes through, yes.
I've had this conversation about like predicting disasters with Avengers and stuff. I've got so much shit to get off my chest, you know.
Please, can I hear your thoughts on the raid while I'm trying to get other folks?
Yes,
please. I would love to.
Okay, so like, all right. So when I first did the raid, at first it was quite a cool experience. I've never done a raid before, right? So I didn't know what to compare it to. So I'm going through it. I'm thinking this is a cool mission, nice different puzzles and stuff like that, you know, kind of, because you'll see what I mean in a minute. And then when we got to the end, and it was a pretty clean experience until one of us disconnected right at the end, right at the final boss.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and then so and we were trying to do it 3-man, and we were like, none of us had vibranium on because we thought that Brian was chatting the bullshit about needing Sonic and vibranium. Nah, he really meant it. Like, not even Sonic. You don't even need Sonic. Like, that's bullshit. You need vibranium.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you need. And like, yeah, so we were fucked. And obviously we were getting one-shotted by the bug and stuff like. We were like, what's the point? Might as well just leave. And I'll be honest, like, I've said this countless times that the raid is okay. I think it's okay for a couple of reasons. One, the reason why I don't say it's great and it's okay is because both sides, you know, A and B, kind of feel like the same path. They're just like sort of done in a different way. So one of them is obviously you stand here, someone goes to break shit, someone breaks other shit. It's kind of like the other room where you go and into the room and collect shit to break more shit. Like it's just like it's not impressive to me, really. Like, it's about as long as Future Imperfect. Thank you, Star, for bug testing. Fuck off, man. Like, please, bro. Listen. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. The thing is with this raid is that no matter how many times I've disconnected, there's always that one gear piece that I'm like, yo, I want to jump back in for it. And that's a curse, right? Especially in a game like Marvel's Avengers, where like you're going to get one reward if you want to do subsequent runs after 3 hours of work fighting through bugs and shit like that. And I mean, I'm just gonna say it. I would be ashamed as a developer to release content this buggy.
Oh,
I really would. I would be absolutely disappointed to hype up a raid. A one mission, it is still a mission, and they can't fucking release it without there being issues. Every single update they've done has come out with the most game-breaking buggy bullshit that takes them like month to 2 months, maybe even 3 months to stabilize. And no one should have to wait that long. There's literally, I ran it yesterday with June, Bull, and Burst. And Bull tried to do it 4 times and disconnected. We went through it that one time, and I swear to God, this guy was praying. He was like, "Thank you, Jesus.
Damn.
Thank you, Lord." Like, and no one should be like that because a game decided to work, bro. Like, fucking hell. Like, I should have run it, like, beaten it like 7 times by now. But all the times I've gone in, I've just been like kicked out and shit like that. It's pathetic.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just, you know, and it's not even like the shipments have got bugs, so people can't like claim them all the time. Brian had to jump in with the specialty fucking stuff in the cosmetic vendor. It's just, it's awful. It's awful. Like, there's no way they didn't release it on their last possible day they could. Do you know what I mean? Like, this was a last minute, like, fuck, we've got to press the button, bro.
It's not fine-tuned yet, but we still have to because we said we were gonna do. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I said, when we actually finished the raid, bro, it wasn't that feeling of, you know, like when we beat the OLT the first time, it was like, whoa, let's go. When we beat that raid, bro, I'm telling you, Stardust, I was like,
yeah, no, I was.
It wasn't fun, bro. It was not, dude. Like it just.
When I eventually beat it, so my first actual completion was with the Hulk, right? And I was and literally after, because I did the thing where you've got to run into the back room and not actually play the boss fight, so you're cheering at a fucking health bar, which I think is the worst mechanic I've ever seen in my life in any game. You're literally sending one person off to go fucking stare at walls and dodge spiders for like the boss fight, like, and I understand like someone's got to do it, so it's not the fact I'm upset that I was picked from my team to do it. It's the fact that it's a thing anyway. Why can't us as a team go back there, grab anti-metal from machines and run back and go and beat up Claw? Like,
that would have been
actually.
Really...
I don't mind. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Fez. What you were saying, boss?
Oh no. Well, what's up, guys?
First off, how you doing, man?
Stardust is on a roll. I didn't want to cut in. I didn't want to cut in, but yeah, that would have been nice to go in as a group, because initially with my group, we all went in because I was like, oh, let's go get the buff.
Yeah.
Then we realized it was just like the Shuri room where one person has to get it. But that one, at least you got it, you spread it, and then you were good. This one you had to stay back. And, you know, for my squad, it was a little bit of a challenge because we were a little bit, you know, on the weaker side compared to some of the other teams out there. But, you know, even still, like, it's fun to be as a group fighting Claw, not just one guy holding it down. Although with the whole like roles and all that, you know, we just went and set the tank in there, and it's like, let him go and hold it until I kind of figured out. Then I was like, all right, I'll just go and hold it as a DPS, and then everyone else stayed out there. But then we kind of swapped around so we could get in, but you shouldn't have to swap around. Like, just grab the buff and go. So that would have been really nice, you know.
I think that like so. I've had this so I know Doom was about to sort of be like, let's see, that's okay. And I've had that similar conversation with a guy called RT, who's and he's pretty much like he's a big like raid guy, gear guy. And for me, my kind of like response to that was like, in a game like this, right? A very cinematic, well, it should be a very big cinematic kind of game. The thought of you going 3 hours to have to sit in a back room, especially because a lot of people's this is their first raid, right? So it's not like they've got other raids to go, oh, well, it makes sense. You know what I mean? It's like your sort of 3 hours will end with you sitting in the back room going, oh shit, spider, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, and waiting for the boss fight cutscene to play. Like, see, so when me, June, Bull, and Burst played, obviously the June's outside. I'm not putting him in the back. You fucking crazy. And for me, I call that room like the lazy room, bro, because I jump in there every single time and I get those takedowns ready for Spider-Man, and I'm invulnerable. I'm just stood there like nothing. Like, I'm lazy. Like, I've never been out there while I'm beating Claw in the 4 times I've done it, because
you know you can go back out too, right? Like
What
on
you
the
mean?
4th, like once you give your people the buff, right? When you go back there to get the buff and they're out there fighting Claw, you can come back out.
Wait, what?
Oh my god!
No. During my fight, whenever the person left the room, we all lost the buff, so we had to stay in there. So maybe it's a glitch,
I'm
or
telling you, maybe it was a glitch.
no, dude, I'm telling you, like, we tested it out, tried to come back.
If y'all watched the Ultimate stream, Sadat was out there, Lejeune was out there, I was out there, and Trix was out there, and we all 4 beat him. We wrecked him. See,
that's a surprise to me, because that is not how my encounter went.
I think Doom got. I think your boys got lucky with that one, boss. Because
you can do that
during the last phase. Dude, I didn't even know that because everybody was out there. The last round.
Yeah.
Jeez. I mean, look, at the end of the day, like we had a bug like the other day when I was playing with a different team where Claw just sort of stood there in like a T-pose animation, ready to like show his dominance, and we just beat the fuck out of him for the entire boss fight.
Oh,
so I mean,
oh wow,
like it's honestly
that's a good glitch, then.
Well, yeah. Like, I'm not even gonna lie though. Like for anyone who's going into this and thinking to themselves, like Spider-Man's not really a meta character, so I'm a bit afraid to take him into the raid. He's for the final bit, you know, where he's doing like the fucking impossible to dodge shooting stuff. I swing on top of the Panther statue and just keep web zipping back, and I ended up in like a tree that you can just stand in and not move until he's done.
Oh my god, you're so lazy, Star.
bro. Listen, I was like, listen. After you do those puzzles, I'm taking a break. You guys can handle
it. I'm good.
I feel you. Welcome to the stream, Synchro, bro. Mr. FK and A member, how you doing, sir?
Yes.
How's it going?
Let's go.
Hey, Synchro, how you doing, boss? I'm here to ask
feeling good.
if you would like to join the Stardust tribe.
You should do that.
Bruh. It was nice having you on, Stardust. Bye.
Get out of here.
No worries, bro.
Did you get to play the raid, Synchro?
I've been avoiding it. I've seen all of your experiences pretty much. And that's good for me for now. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna come back to it maybe in like a month or 2 when it's fixed. Then I'll touch it. I'm okay.
I'm not mad. Your address, you gotta unmute yourself so we can talk to you, my guy. You kind of just there we go. There you go.
There we go. Allow me now.
Yeah, you straight.
Let me address something real quick. Just because I don't want to sound. No, it's nothing wrong. I don't want to sound elitist or anything. But KD sweats. So here's the thing, and I understand that, and I do think that there should be a way you should be able to go past 150, but not to 175, because at the end of the day, the raids and the OLTs are the thing to show that you've done something, you know. And while it is you can do solo, you still need to be able to pull that, make your basically make your mark. Like
It's like a badge
there's
of honor, boss.
exactly.
I feel it.
Like it
I feel it.
sucks, but sometimes it may not. It's a risk and reward type thing. If you don't take the risk of doing the OLT or the raid, then you won't get the reward of being a full maxed out. Okay, so here's the thing: you can get to soft cap by doing OLT, which is 160. That is something that relatively, like right now, if you get a good group, you can continue to do that every
Week or whatnot.
every week, every week. But going past that, you need to have the risk of a higher in game type information, not information, type of interaction that we go. Otherwise, you won't. There's no purpose of having the raid in there at all.
That makes sense. I like it. I like it.
I saw a really good suggestion actually, because like I said, like RT, when I was playing the raid with him, he gave a suggestion that so there should be all the disconnects, right? There should be 3 loot chances you get, right? So you get one from the spider, you get one from Zaravari, you get one from the final boss, as in Big Claw, right? And then you get even more rewards at the end, because it's all RNG, isn't it? It's not like you're fucking guaranteed a brilliant upgrade after all that work. So even if I did play the spider and I disconnect, I've still got an exotic, right? I've still got something to look at and go, fair enough. But then maybe your reply would be, well, what if people go to the spider and then piss off? Okay, okay, right? The gears are RNG anyway. It's not a good chance that you're going to be sorted. Yeah. But I do, just because Kitty pointed up there that this game doesn't need raids. I kind of get that because of the sort of game it's gone from 0 to 100 really quick. So you at first all you needed to do was look at the green numbers and go, oh yeah, that'll work realistically, right? I mean, everyone goes for builds and cool big fucking crazy builds, but Synchro just pointed at himself there, you go for, oh, that'll lift that up. Whereas now you actually have to care, and it's such a shock to the system of people that want to be a completionist and want to do the most they can, because that's all we've had in this game for ages, and then not be able to do that because they're this raid is this raid's too much. And by the way, something that I'm confused about is that the OLT is so short compared to the raid. Why not just avoid the raid until you get to the hard cap and then just, you know what I mean?
That's technically what it was supposed to do.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of hitting that mission. I still haven't done the mission chain yet, so I still got to do the mission chain. I was thinking doing the mission chain, doing the OLT a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then go and hit that raid when I'm a little bit beefier. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could scale yourself up and be able to go in and handle it. I always compared it to World of Warcraft because I play that a lot, and raid over there. But at least in there, when you're inside a raid, per encounter, you get some sort of loot chance. Like Stardust said, it'd be really cool. Not necessarily an exotic. You could save the exotics for say the last 2 claw fights, since that's way at the end. But then legendaries have maybe 1 power level instead of the exotics with the 2 power level boosts.
Man, look at
but that way you get a little bit, and you go there. But then you get to the raid, you get to 160, for the elite one, and then it's okay. You built up, you should have got a set together because now we're going to test you with the elite mechanics, and then you could go and hit 175. But that would at least give a way for everyone to get a taste, and go from there. But, we'll see.
The way it was explained when they brought it up was essentially you're running the OLT till you get to a certain cap, and then you're going to run the raid until you get to a certain cap, and then once you get to that cap, then you get to run the elite raid to get to 175. That's how every other game in this type of aspect does. DC does that. Like I said, World of Warcraft does that. Any game that has a multiplayer type thing that has anything to do with loot, they do that. Some people can try to use a challenge and say, hey, I'm going to go my current build right now and go for the biggest thing, and that is your prerogative. But the regular way to go is to go, step by step with it.
Yeah,
That's kind of how that goes.
Well, speaking of steps in gear and whatnot and loot whatnot, Yardrets has literally been deep diving into this gear, bro. First off, hey, cute little chaos kitty, how are you?
Hello.
Hello.
You sound like you're driving, girl. If you're driving, you better not be.
No, I'm not driving.
Oh, okay.
I'm home. I'm just not presentable.
Wow. Real quick though,
yeah, I put my makeup on before doing this podcast as well. Don't worry about it.
We can tell you don't have a blanket covering you this time, so you're good to go.
It's behind
bro.
me. I'm ready, bro. Since it's cold, that's it.
As long as I finally put on some underpants, it's fine.
Oh God. Yardrets, you've been deep diving into this gear, man. What have you found anything that's actually worth farming? Anything that's worth doing this damn raid for, bro?
Yeah, some of it I think is definitely worth farming for, but it's a little difficult because you have to get the right perks and you have to have the raid or the raid pieces in a few different slots. So it kind of will mess up your old build because you may be literally wiping out half of it. And for some of the perks for you to get the benefits of some of the perks, especially if you're receiving like the conduit buff, some other hero would have to be running a cinder buff. And a lot of people haven't really beat the raid yet in order to have those specific perks or those specific gear pieces. So from what I've seen so far, just pretty much running it myself, or putting the gear pieces on my AI teammate and receiving the buffs from it, it slaps. It's pretty great. I'll be honest.
Okay. What are some of the perks or nodes or whatnot that you've noticed that you actually like that was fire?
So right now I've been running this. Well, it's pretty much like a combination. It's whenever an enemy is afflicted with vibranium and they already have Sonic on them, I get, I think it's an extra 20% damage for all of my attacks that have a status effect on it. And I'm
that's
less
without
likely
having
to
to
be
have an
staggered
ascender
from
thing.
it as well.
That's just a perk you get. You don't have to have anybody send that to you. That's just something you
No. If I'm sending it, then I automatically will get that one perk. So I get the extra damage and I get the extra stun resistance. So I don't get stunned. It's literally like you just blow through enemies. And then there's another piece on there as well that I've been working with. So if you deliver a vibranium status effect to an enemy who is afflicted with Sonic, then pretty much everybody within that vicinity will kind of like take a shock payload. I'm not quite sure what it does, but I know it's a huge explosion as well too, and it just eliminates everything. Even on 170 difficulty, it's like a shock payload, it seems like. And there's the same thing for the cryo status effects too.
The leak perks have been really, really cool on the gear. I like those, being able to activate, and then you can actually I've seen around, you can have one perk activate another perk because it's the damage going out. So you just have all these statuses just activating each other, and then it just blows up, and that's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. I like the whole system of being able to go and buff the team, because then it in a game where we're not overly reliant on the roles, we can then have that team synergy and like build on that, get more perks like that. They could go really defensive with it. They could get overly, on the DPS side of it, even to go in, boost heroic charges and things like that, like make things instant or whatever. Like they could go wild. So, I want them to keep exploring that system some more.
I did a video the other day. I put it on Twitter that so those leak perks are supposed to be team based, but I got it with just Spider-Man on his own.
Yeah, the 4 at once.
Oh, really?
so you put a status on his drone. So let's say it's like you hit an enemy with Sonic that's covered in vibranium. It does this. So you put vibranium on the drone. You do something else with the other stat, and then you just fucking get it yourself, and that's it. So I mean, the drone's basically your teammate. And that's the thing. Obviously, I know we're still talking about raid perks and stuff like that, but Spider-Man is such a not a meta character. You have to look for these little little extra things that you can do, because he's not got bag of tricks. He doesn't have crazy AoE attacks like Hulk or anything like that. So like, if you can find that sort of stuff, it's crazy, bro. Like,
this is one of the perks right here, guys.
yeah.
This is from the Captain America. I think the voice actor for Captain America, actually.
Oh no, it's Dr. Bo. He's on the Discord.
Ooh,
yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's that cryo leak right there.
And that's what I'm saying. You could stack it up on each other and just like go off. But I imagine we're gonna need this for the elite raid, you know. So for the regular raid, it's not as important. That just helps you to speed clear it. But for elite, it's probably gonna be, you know, within the mechanics of the game, required that we get those statuses around like that, especially with the other perks where you take less damage for each status effect. Well, it's 5% per status effect that's on the enemy attacking you, so you could have like 30% plus damage reduction running at all times just with that rain happening all the time. And it might be necessary, especially against Elite Claw and the invisible shot that's going to be over there that we know we're going to see.
I'm scared for this elite raid, you know, considering like how like, so like they've got this artificial time thing. So like, you know, the what's it called? The clusters and stuff like that. There's no reason for there to be fucking like 6. That's ridiculous, bro.
Right.
Like, what a drag. Like, but like, so I can't imagine that they're like new mechanics that they're going to be in the elite raids. Probably just going to be like 2 more objectives on each thing. And I'm just gonna
extra
like,
shields.
yeah, exhaust, extra shields, maybe attacking on timer for fun. You know what I mean? Like, just fucking. Maybe the floor is lava, like,
bro.
Why not?
You have to use Spider-Man and just whip
you have to
everywhere.
be Spider-Man
Right.
or like a flyer or something, or else you can't complete
Just-
it.
I mean,
just
Cage,
roll a
Spider-Man,
flyer.
Iron Man, and Thor. That's the meta team right
Yep,
there.
there you
know?
go.
Kitty, did you get a chance to play the raid at all?
I played it once, got to the final boss. Thor crashed the game, basically, and that's about it. And I think it was the most shitty experience I had with this game. The entire patch, by the way, nothing that was in there for me worked. Nothing.
Damn.
Chastity was broken. The shipment's
Damn.
UI is broken. The raid is completely broken, but that's actually what we all expected. So I'm not touching the raid without a join in progress. It's definitely not worth my time. It took like 1 hour, 30 minutes to get to the final boss, and we would have gotten it. The team was good. But we even managed to 3-man him to half of his health until things went crazy, and we just gave up after the third attempt because someone else ran out of time then. But basically, we would have gotten it if we had the Thor with us. But it was just such a waste of my time, basically, without any reward that I got there. And I think it didn't even feel like a raid to me. It was just an unnecessary amount of puzzles, the same puzzles over and over, the same mechanics over and over. In my opinion, it lacked one mini boss that it would have needed one more, less puzzles, a bit less of like this artificial difficulty bump, because it's not the elite raid yet.
Right.
This part should be able to be cleared by more people.
Yeah, I did a poll.
Looking
on
on
YouTube.
Twitter, I actually they put out a Twitter post asking who completed the raid. I think there were like 2 answers below that actually said we completed it, and those were all content creators.
Damn.
For the game, and everyone else was just, no, it didn't work. We crashed consistently, disconnects. People went off. This update should not have released like this. Essentially, my opinion on this is it basically is only War for Wakanda Part 2. This should have actually all been part of the expansion.
I agree.
To be honest.
I agree.
Yeah.
And the worst part, and that's why I think this game does not need raids, is because it was never designed for raids. When they announced the first OLT, they announced it with the words OLT is our raid-like content. So why go back and try to do something even bigger when not even the OLT worked?
Oh,
I mean, they've not even done cloning labs. Imagine releasing cloning
The
labs
mess-
now. You know what I mean?
the
Game
mess-
labs,
See,
bro.
like,
It's,
like
it's
look
basic-
at
It's basically, I still know people who have not completed the OLT today because it still crashes for them. All PlayStation 4 players, by the way. But
damn.
then trying to do content that's even bigger if they know even the OLT cannot be handled by the old consoles. I mean, the raid looks cool visually; it's super great. They did a great job on that. I definitely give them credits for that. Don't get me wrong, but this is it does not feel like the Avengers game I initially played anymore, because I got it for the heroes that all played different from each other. I got it for the missions, the story even, and I just liked running the missions again, and I just wanted to be rewarded for those. Give me some new missions. They easily could have done 2 parts of this raid, basically. Go to the first mini boss, make the spider appear a bit later, and have that be like the first raid, or another OLT, basically, where you get the first part of gear, and then do a second mission at the end where you can get to Claw, give another set of gear, or even say, okay, if you get to the spider, you get the one for melee or ranged slots every time. Just one piece, maybe, but one for those, and then split it up, go to Claw, and get one for the defensive or heroic slot.
See,
That
you
would
look
have
at
been
the
the wider design choice, in my opinion, especially since they know the game can't handle missions like with this size.
No, I hear you. I did a poll on YouTube 4 hours ago, and it just simply, have you completed Marvel's Avengers raid? 83% of the people who participated in this poll, which is 200 people so far, said they did not complete the raid.
Oof.
That's
rough.
bad, bro.
That's
That's
rough.
horrid.
That's rough.
But that's how it always is with raids.
Let me
It's
read some of
basically
these
for the
comments.
top 10 to 20%. I would
then
say
this should not have been presented as content for all, then, because like 83%.
Well, I don't think it ever was though.
What? No.
Okay, what I'm saying is raids are never really
it was
raids
promoted
and
as content for all, though. It wasn't promoted as the top 10% of this game is gonna do this, and the rest of y'all are.
But when you hear raid,
no one's going to say, no one's ever going to say, oh
raid.
yeah, this piece of content is only for that's all. That's what I'm saying.
This game is a looter game, right? But it's not really a looter game. It's an action adventure game, which most people use it as that. That's why you don't really have so many people that understand the roles and the gear of this game. So for them, a raid is another OLT. They don't know the difference. They've never played raids. They play action adventure. There's no raid in Spider-Man on Insomniac. You know what I mean? There's no raid in Marvel's Ultimate Alliance, bros. So they're not understanding that. The raid is another word to them. It's another word for content. Just like Omega Level Threat. That shit don't mean nothing to you. So when you're promoting this raid, you need to let it be known that, yo, this is, yes, an action adventure game, but it's also a looter. And we want you to be rewarded for doing this content. All of you won't be able to complete it. Make it fun. All of you won't be able to complete it. Can you complete the raid? Should be a question from them as a promotion. But they didn't. They promoted it like, oh, cool. This is the end of Wakanda, guys. This is Marvel's Avengers 2.0. Let's go. All of us felt that, dude. Now, 83% of my people who are on just my YouTube, that's 200 people so far. That's just so far. 83% said
you could
no,
go from there.
we can't do it. We can't do it. I can read these comments. Pairing with
I think
randoms
the
is the
game
worst.
shoe on itself too.
Not yet.
yeah,
Tried it once
definitely.
with Hyrule. Both times we disconnected. Nope, I don't have a team. I'm maxing out Spidey. The raid just looks too confusing. My friends barely even tolerate. That's funny, actually. I'm sorry. It's too hard. You can't do it even with people's help. Look, that's what people are saying in my chat, dude. I mean, that's not the chat. That's just
Yeah,
the
I'm
poll I
looking at it.
posted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the
Yeah.
poll I posted, bro. So
It's
like,
basically if you want help and go to like one of the big content creators who all ran it, you basically need 3 of them, so they could kind of carry one other.
Honestly, I only did it because I'm a
You
content
gotta get a
creator. I would have
content
skipped it
creator.
otherwise.
Heart attack.
Like,
it's
I literally
this-
only did it because as a content creator, if you say, "Oh, I haven't completed the raid yet," it's just, I don't know, there's something a bit weird about that. Like, how am I supposed to do
Right.
build videos if I can't beat this fucking raid? You know what I mean?
exactly,
Like,
dude.
so that's literally it. But
Yeah,
yeah.
that's why I tried it too. But it's basically this
guess
raid
go
is
ahead
just
and take
made
the
for
build.
all the big content creators, basically, because they were screaming for it, and that was the wrong approach, in my opinion.
Well,
And
no,
it
you
also
should.
it also should the way they handled the roadmap from the last year. It's basically telling me they do not have a plan for this game.
I mean, the
they didn't
first
have a
road-
plan
the
from
first
the
road-
beginning.
The first everything that was on the roadmap was what people asked for. There was none of it, despite the heroes that showed me what was their plan. Where were they going? What type of content did
The
they
plan was
want to
Pony
do?
Lab.
It's yeah, but nothing of that is ever showed up on the roadmap anymore. Cloning, they just scrapped everything they wanted to do and just try to please the people, and you have to do a proper mix of that. You know,
That's what
okay,
they-
you can
that's what
listen.
they
You can
mostly
listen
told
to
them
the.
to do.
You have to listen to the feedback, obviously. So give us the patrol mode. Work on that, but also
Man.
give
Patrol
us
mode,
show
bro.
us something
Oh.
of your ideas.
Oh, patrol, please. That's all I need in my life, bro. Like, I'd be that.
Dude,
Listen,
patrol mode
every-
would be the
every-
meta
everyone
for a
I-
content creator. Like that
Patrol
would be the
mode is
meta.
it. Patrol mode, that's it. Like,
That's
literally,
it.
I cannot stress enough how a patrol mode would be in this game, bro. Like, geez, like,
I want it.
Yeah.
But it's just what I mean. Like, I know they said DLCs for free. I'll give you fucking money for patrol mode, boss. Like, don't even do me like that. Look.
Bro, imagine patrol mode with join in progress, bro. Just
Oh,
imagine
stop.
that,
Boom,
dude.
please. Stop,
Bro,
Let's
that's a
I was
content
about to live.
creator's wet dream, dude. Look,
Oh.
that's a content creator's wet dream, bro. Like being able to run all of your subs just in one day, chilling. You don't have to leave. You be like, oh guys, y'all want to leave? Okay, I'll just go
I'll
into the
just
next
carry
party
on my
real
own
quick.
way, yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and then invite more people. You know what I
Yep.
mean, dude? It's-
Exactly.
That would be a content creator's wet dream. yo.
I'm
so
always
sorry.
I'm always for it. I said scrap the raid and just do patrol mode, and not the other way around. Do not scrap patrol mode in favor of the raid, because the raid is content that's just been done by a couple percent of the people. It's no.
They need
I mean,
a
I think
bigger
the
team.
big.
Y'all want to play a
biggest
quick
problem
game?
with
Y'all
raid,
want to play a
like,
quick
why a
game
lot
of
of people
fire
can't beat
trash
it?
real quick? This is a quick game.
No.
Let's
Alright.
do it. Let's do it. Come on,
Yeah,
bud.
sure.
Marvel's Avengers raid, fire or trash? There is no in between. I don't want to see no numbers. I don't want to hear man. Y'all know the fucking rules, boys and girls. But you know, we gonna do this proper. We gonna do this proper. Hold on. We gonna do this proper fire or trash.
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Drew Kill HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. And welcome to another segment of Fire or Trash, where we take your favorite YouTube or Twitch streamer, content creator, and ask them a series of questions really fast. The only thing they can answer is fire or trash. Fire or trash, fire or trash. The only thing you can answer to the questions I ask. Fire or trash, fire or trash. The only thing you can answer to the questions I ask. Fire or is it trash? Fire or trash.
Fire or effing trash, you feel me? Let's go! Oh man, we got one of the ultimates, another one of the ultimates in the building. What's good with it, my bro Tricks? How you feeling, man? How you feeling? Hopefully all is well. Thank you, KD Sweets. I think the song is fire too. It's like one of my favorite songs. I listen to it in my car all the time. But anyway, let's go. Marvel's Avengers raid, fire or trash? Slip shot.
I'm giving the trash.
Slight Stardust.
Fire.
Oh, Super Champ, let's go. I don't care if you ain't played it. Fire or trash?
I want to say fire, but I cannot in good conscience, so I shall say trash.
Can I explain mine after?
Yeah, you can. I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you, Star. Young Dread Hearts, let's go.
Super fire.
I don't even like you, and you a Doom Squad member right now. Ugh.
That's all I wanted from the Super fire.
Fans, what you got? Fire or trash?
Fire, no doubt. No
Okay.
doubt. Fire.
Chaos Kitty, please bless us. Please bless us with some fire or trash.
Current state, you will not find a trash can big enough to fit this in.
Make it rain. Trash it out. Make it rain. Trash it out. Stardust, explain yourself, sir.
All right, boss. So basically, okay. So I just can't believe this game ever got a fucking raid, and I can't believe that I've been able to actually like. Look. Listen, the mission itself as a mission, it's okay. Like, it's different. It's fun, and it makes it more like a bit of fresh air. I know I said like earlier the puzzles are a bit. Like, but as of right now, I don't feel that fatigue because I keep disconnecting. So, the mission itself, fire, which is what the question was, right? Bugs make it trash, though. So, like, the actual raid, fuck all the bugs in itself, fire. But it's
you know what? Then we're gonna keep fucking playing since you want to play like that. Your experience with the raid, fire or trash? Let's go, Mr. Slice Starter.
Trash. Absolutely trash. Trash. Sorry, I'll go grab my bin right now and I'll put my fucking entire computer in that shit just to show you, boss.
Throw the entire existence away. Trash. I'm done.
Oh God.
Wow.
God, I don't even know where to go with this right now because that's like okay. Spider-Man. Okay, we'll do Spider-Man. Spider-Man, fire or trash? And I know oh shit. I can't wait to get the kitty. Snapshot. Fire or trash? Spider-Man.
Phoenix fire.
Slice Stardust.
The second coming of Jesus, fire. Literally, like this.
Sequel
He's my
champ.
favorite character in this entire game.
Yeah, I'll piggyback off Stardust. It's that first fire in the bush. It's that one. That fire specifically.
The burning bush. He said burning bush fire. Damn. Your Dread Hearts, fire or trash?
Trash.
Spider-Man.
Trash.
Say what? What is wrong with you today, bruh? You okay?
Yeah, it's trash.
I'm gonna let you explain. I'm gonna get to you, Fizz. Explain yourself, sir.
No, I'm mute, dog.
Oh, talking about why he trash?
Yeah.
Man,
do you need me to call Helpline, boss?
I don't really like his playstyle, to be honest. Like that's the main thing about it. I like the gear that he has, but just the wetsuiters alone just makes it trash.
Fizz, fire or trash? Spider-Man.
Fire. It's been a good time.
Chaos, cute little Chaos Kitty. I don't know why I say Chaos first, but as a not PlayStation player. Let me drink my damn alcohol.
I'm trying to be as neutral as possible for this, but I'm gonna say trash.
Would you care to explain why that's trash for the people who may not understand?
Because this game was never. It's again the thing. It's never been designed to incorporate Spider-Man, so that's why he doesn't have a story or anything. They just got the money to make Spider-Man, and so they did, and that's about it. It's like this game does not need that. It's not the next Marvel Heroes Omega. And I say that I played Marvel Heroes, I loved it, and I also love this game, but I love it for different reasons. And no, I want my heroes with the story. I want them to matter in the story. They put so much effort into building this world. I want the characters to fit in, and Spider-Man does not fit in. I'm sorry.
Damn. You just
why not both?
I'm gonna be really transparent, Kitty. I did that, like I shook my hand like that as a mid when you said that they've done really well building this world. I give zero fucks about the story in this game. I'm
You
not
just
even
bought
gonna
this
I'm
game
not even-
because you
look,
knew
I'm not even-
Spider-Man would be in it.
Yeah, but
No,
here's the
no,
thing,
you know
right?
what?
Whether Spider-Man was in it, whether he was the front and whether he was the leader of the Avengers, this story mid as fuck, bro. Like, I just listen. I cannot, for some reason, I don't know what it is, right? But when the game first come out, and everyone was like, "Yo, at least the campaign's great, right?" I went through the campaign, and I was like, "Eh." And then it was actually like afterwards where I got like a bit of freedom to jump in any mission I wanted and do the combat and stuff like that. That was like, yeah, yeah. Like, so I had like an opposite experience when I was going through like the mission chains and stuff like that. Because I've got like this weird thing where like if I don't connect with any character, the story's just like it can be visually impressive. I just don't care. And like I just didn't care like at all. Like, listen, because we spent no time with these Avengers beforehand, right? I get they're the Avengers, but literally the first time I see them, they're all fucking like, "Yeah, it's A-Day. Look how sick I am," and then they go out and live in trailers and shit. I don't care about you. Like, go and like earn my love. Like. The story
Synchro,
for
you my
Spider-Man is he
boy.
was taken hostage by Starly and Spidey. No, what it was casual. I killed Uncle Ben, yeah, so he could become Spider-Man.
Boy, you
Okay.
better watch your
No,
mouth,
but
dog.
no, but listen, that's how.
Let me go off the star.
Thank me
Wow.
thank me for letting this man cloud swing. Because if Uncle Ben wasn't there dangling his old man ballsack in the air while he was in heaven, you wouldn't have a cloud swinging. So
All right, hold on. Let me hop in right after this because and Synchro brought it up because I was about to say it too, but he actually showed the book. Two things. One, this game should have never been multiplayer at that point because it goes too into trying to be two different things. You can't want this to be a story game and also want multiplayer with your friends. Mainly because of the simple fact is they started smack dab in the middle of the story. The book,
Well, let me piggyback off on you real quick. This game actually could be co-op multiplayer. It should not be a looter. Is
Exactly.
what it shouldn't be.
Exactly.
Everything
That's what
should
I
be
meant.
base power, and that way you don't have to worry about anything. You can do as much story as you want to, as much as you want to.
I disagree. We have examples of games that can actually do both.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So the book has 85% of this story that hasn't even we have not seen at all yet. 85% of the story that was happened before the game even came out. If they had started with that story and we got towards the end of
mid LeBron, I'm
the
sorry.
end of the 8-Day and things like that, and continue from there, that
I
would
won't
have been
hear no
perfect.
different. So, Slip, do you mind just really quick? I've got to respond to this really quick.
Okay, go
right?
ahead.
Listen. Right, okay, look. I understand what the story was trying to do, right? Kamala's meant to be us, yeah, walking around. We're like, oh my god, it's the fucking Avenger. I totally get it as a Spider-Man fanboy. If I was like at a Spider-Man convention, I'd be like the same thing. But like, listen, there is something about the story that just didn't click with me in the slightest. I thought like Thor's in it for 2 minutes. I couldn't give a two fucks about Thor. Couldn't care about Cap in this game. Don't care about Iron Man. The only person that they made me try and care about was Kamala, and I thought she was kind of whiny. So like I wasn't interested. Like obviously because she's younger, you have kind of like that natural like care, like I don't want the kid to get fucking hurt or anything. But that's it though. Like that's all they had, and it's just I wasn't interested. And since the story's gone on, obviously naturally it's taken a bit of a dip because they're having to introduce stuff with it, if you know what I mean, like a new hero or something. Like 1 minute they're like Kree invasion, next, oh, Wakanda's got some fucking vibranium shit. Oh, Claw, hello, all right.
But it's all a part of the story. That's how you're introducing the characters, and the story does progress.
No, but I get no, but listen. Okay, listen. No, wait.
I have to intervene here. I have to intervene because the way they did it was wrong. They actually had a whole bit of story that introduced the Avengers to Wakanda that they all scrapped. The Corrupted Vibranium event also was supposed to come out before the expansion. It started 2 days after it launched. It was all a mess, really, because they don't have a plan. And
I
I'm not even
Well,
sure
see-
they care anymore.
I always
Just-
approach
okay,
the story
let me
like
ask you guys, if you guys are okay with this, let me ask you a question. Do you mind me taking over real quick to ask everyone a question in this panel?
This
When
your
the
show,
Kree
Stardust. Go ahead.
when the Kree invasion happens, who will give a fuck if in story any of the Avengers die? Who's shedding a tear? Who's genuinely shedding a tear for these characters?
Talking
I
about
cried
like in the
everything.
game.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. If
I
they
ain't even
kill
replayed
Cap,
the
I'm gonna be
story.
pissed, bro. I'm gonna be
So-
actually pissed
Yeah.
off like a
I-
bug. This man that went
Yeah,
through.
but like, yeah, but
too
like,
damn much
yeah,
in his
but
life.
listen, Doom.
He's been
Are you
through
doing
too much,
that?
Star.
Doom,
Too
are
much.
you doing that because it's Captain America and we all love Cap? Or are you doing it because this Cap?
I
It's this
actually,
Cap.
I like this Cap more than I like MCU Cap, and I'm gonna tell you though, that's the truth.
Nah,
That's the
listen,
truth.
listen.
That's not
I
a lie.
personally
Dude,
like
I always
Mama a lot.
approach it. I always approach the whole story here, like, because I was a big fan of like the TV shows, like Avengers Assembled, Earth's Mightiest, a bunch of other things. So when I got to this one, it was like, okay, you don't gotta bring me into the characters. Like they're the Avengers. Oh, they're having a convention. All right, let's go. Like you don't have to tell me anything because this is a new show for me. Bring me into that story. Oh, shit's going down on A-Day. I bet. Like let's go and see. Oh, we got to get everyone back together. Like this is this universe's Avengers story, and I just wrote it through. So when we suddenly found ourselves in Wakanda, it was like, all right, these are the Wakanda episodes. Like let's do this story.
I
Take
get
care
it.
of
Yeah.
Claw and come back. Like
I
so.
think
I've been
so.
able to ride the wave.
I think for me, so obviously because the content takes a while to come out, I feel like it's really difficult for me to invest emotionally in anything they're trying to tell
we get
because
snippets.
it's so far apart and
Mhm.
it's not even long enough for me to give a
Mhm.
shit, right? Future Imperfect started and ended in a blink of an eye, boss. Like we were literally
Yep.
imagine having imagine having
They
Maestro.
could kill Kate tomorrow, and I wouldn't give a shit, bro.
See what I mean? See? Like so like no, because imagine having Maestro as the villain of a Hawkeye story without Bruce interacting with evil version. That's a fucking story right
But that
there.
story was clipped, though. You know that. They released the real. What do they call it? Release the director's cut of the Hawkeye story, bro. Because we all know that story was cut by an hour. You're supposed to fight Task. No, it's literally been cut by an hour. All bullshit aside. I'm not joking. It's been cut by an hour. You didn't.
Yeah, I think
you didn't know that, and you talked to devs more than I ever talked.
No,
to
listen.
devs.
No, so I know about
Yano actually,
Taskmaster. So I know
Yano
about
actually
Taskmaster
said
being
that.
cut. I know about Taskmaster being cut, which to me,
It's an
I'm
hour
gonna say
of
it
that
right now, that
story.
was really dumb because like you've had him show up and then he vanishes like a ghost and we never see him again. At least he's here now. Let's fucking kill him. Like what you've already shown him. Do you know what I mean? Like what's the point in getting rid of it? I know we're all whining because of Taskmaster, but you still made the choice to put him in it anyway, so you might as well go through with it.
But see, that's what I talked about earlier. They hear player feedback, and it's what they feel they have to react to. They can't pick what player feedback to actually listen
Man, I'm
to
telling you.
and what they should ignore because
Bruh.
players not always know better.
I hated the fact that people hated on Taskmaster and they got him kicked out the game, dude. Because that would have been a cool fight for Clint. You know what I mean? That would have been straight. He was a clone, so he would have had extra abilities like the teleporting and whatnot. So it would have actually been a different fight. It would not have been the same Taskmaster fight.
It would have been a good moment to actually upgrade Taskmaster a bit because obviously Taskmaster falls short with every new hero they introduce, and you go back and fight the villain sector, and no, he does not copy their abilities. So if he showed up there, maybe he would have been able to copy some of Kate's or Clint's moves, and it would have felt entirely different.
I was saying they should do the same thing with Super Adaptoid. Keep adding the abilities to that one, so then the OLT then continues to change from hero to hero, and kind of make it a little more fun like that. But I guess with the OLT the way it is, we should just like one step at a time.
Would the PlayStation version have Taskmaster exclusive Spider-Man moves? Would the PlayStation version have exclusive Spider-Man moves, or
that would be disrespectful? Because
a little bit.
What would be even more disrespectful is
bro,
don't
you see that white string he pulls out to pull himself? That's Spider-Man. Like that was
but check it out though. It'd be even worse if it wasn't. Imagine not getting Spider-Man on PC and Xbox, and then Taskmaster pulls the Spider-Man on you.
then they're not ready for it.
That's
It's genius.
disrespectful.
It's OLT all of a sudden.
That's
Spider-Man boss
disrespectful, guys.
fight. He's a Spider-Man boss fight. Listen, give Taskmaster the symbiote. Fuck it. He's Venom now. He's Venom in this universe.
Since we're on the topic of Spider-Man, and I've seen it on Twitter, I think Stardust actually we're hoping for Spider-Man stuff in the shipments or Chastity. You will never see it.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Yeah.
No, because the same, they have the same pool for all platforms, and the server handles the pool for all platforms simultaneously. So it's never going to work for Spider-Man stuff to show up in there.
Do you know what's funny as well is that they have like an exotic. So, all right, I was talking about this the other day, but I think it'd be funny. Is that like they have an exotic based on emoting? I think Trix posted it, and like,
yeah,
I'm gonna mention this now, right? So there was one night that myself and a bunch of other people were chatting to a dev. I won't name the dev because that's not fair, but like we were talking about an emote wheel, and we were begging because like, why have emotes? You're not gonna do an emote wheel, right? And his answer was like, "Oh, we're scared people to spam emotes and they'll grief." Yeah, and then fucking and we were like, "What do you mean grief? People just avoid chests and run for the door all the time, and we can emote now. What's the difference?" Like, but yeah, no. And so then when we look online and they've like got an emote for 10% melee reduction, it's like, what?
What?
Ooh, I got a good fire or trash for you guys. The state of Marvel's Avengers, fire or trash, and we'll go from the bottom to the top. Cute little Chaos Kitty, fire or trash. State of Marvel's Avengers.
Trash.
Fez.
Fire.
Drats.
Fire.
Champ.
Fire.
Slight.
Trash on fire. What the fuck? You guys like fight? Are you? Do we play the same game, guys? I thought we were all here for Marvel's Avengers.
Yeah,
What are you on
man.
about?
I just asked y'all if y'all liked the game. I said the state of the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Co-host, what you got? Fire or trash, sir?
I'm gonna say trash for everybody else's issues because I don't get as many as everybody else, but I do get a decent amount. So that it has a slight bias, but overall, see everybody else's stuff. I'm hitting trash. I'm hitting the trash. I'm
No,
going
I'm about to
needs
tell
its
you
work.
like this. You know what
needs
made
its
it
work.
trash for me? You know what made it trash for me is my second OLT run after that first one, which was so grueling, and getting all the way to the point where we just get past the doors and my partner disconnects. That right there just made I was done, bro. That shit really trash. Trash.
See, now, would you guys mind if the next major patch, instead of like, new missions and stuff, if it's just quality of life? Like
Yeah.
a
No,
big
we need a
focus
quality
on
of life
just
patch right now.
I don't want
Just
fucking quality of
join-
life. I want bug fixes. Bug fixes.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Please,
Like,
I still-
bug fixes,
this-
join in progress. When I say quality of life, like,
yeah, but
add in a bunch of those things to make the experience that exists work
only
and
only
be fun, and then
only
you could
bug
build
fixes
from there.
first, before
I agree.
they
Yeah.
I
to-
agree
to
with
join
what
it.
Abby
We
said.
all can't talk at the same time, guys. We all can't talk at the same time. So, Kitty, you were saying?
Bug fixes first before they add join in progress. Please, bug fixes. The health bar glitch is around for over a year now. They added the accept all assignments button for the daily quests, daily missions. It does not work. It never ever worked with the keyboard and mouse on PC. Never. If I have a controller, I can use it, but not everyone has one on PC. So keyboard and mouse. It's basically there, and every time they do that, they add a new menu, like the shipments menu. The buttons do not work. They added the bundles to the marketplace. I cannot preview that if the contents of the bundles. I only get to look at the first item in the bundle, but I cannot switch to the pages 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, and preview what I would possibly buy because it doesn't work on keyboard and mouse. Please fix that, and then do the other stuff. Fix the OLT, fix the missions, make them not crash anymore. If you have to reduce the numbers of enemies, do that. Like, what's the matter in the OLT if you put like 3 or 4 enemies out there that spawn because no one ever kills them anyway? It's just you run past them. Take 2 out if they spawn. If it makes people on PlayStation 4 crash less.
It really does. Slice Stardust, you were saying, sir.
Wait. Oh no. Wait. Hold on. I can't remember.
I forgot what you were talking about. Fez, everybody was talking at the same time. So, Fez, did you have anything that you wanted to add to what Kitty was saying?
Well, no, definitely. Like, I said fire because, there's a lot that's going for it, but it's all clouded by all the bugs, clouded by some features that would just flip some experiences over. Like I keep saying the join in progress. A lot of people keep saying the join in progress, and just adding that in would change the raid, the OLT, because I've been there in the OLT where you wipe a couple times and suddenly someone drops out and it's like, dude, we wiped at 10%, where are you going? Like we could go and finish it, like. And just having someone being able to jump in, even if it's a friend or just a random, like that would change that experience so much. But then the bugs too, like fix up the fights, fix up Claw, like that invisible shot. With my squad, we had to go and figure out, like, okay, this is when the shot's coming because you see his arm sticking out. Someone's gonna get hit. Oh, you got hit. Okay, we go revive you. Everyone come back together. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't have to do that. Right. So if they just spend time and come out with a patch, just changing that, then it's an immediate improvement to everything else that exists. And, I think that will go a long way. So we'll see.
Champ, you're kind of quiet over there, bro. I'm taking it all in. The game was fire or trash? I can't remember.
I said like a really weird fire, because I think it's in a better place than in the past, even in spite of as many issues as it has, right? Like there's something to do every day, which has not been the case for a really long time. But there are a bunch of bug fixes that need to happen before, like, I'm more confident in saying fire, if that makes any sense.
Makes sense to me, sir. Slip. Is there anything else you want to add to that section of fire or trash? Because everybody was talking and I don't really know who was going, so I'm just asking everybody.
I agree with all the amount of having bug fixes.
Where did this dude come from?
Bruh.
How did he get in here? Who put him in here?
Whoa!
StreamYard has bugs now too.
This dude hacking us, yo.
Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing here, son?
Yo. Oh my god.
Listen, right. Avengers
hold up. I got you. Hold on.
Where's everybody going? He's kicking everybody out. What the dude, stop. Bro, don't do that. Don't leave. Can we leave Slip? He's my co-host. Can we leave him?
Yeah, sure.
Oh. Bro, why are you here? Why are you here, dude? What is
because, dude, I just want to talk with the community.
What would you like to say to the community, bro?
That Avengers is trash.
Oh, okay. What makes the game trash to you, Mr. Hater?
Well, the loot, first of all.
Can I stay at least though?
Yeah. Oh. It's my show now, guys. It's my show, man. I own it.
Hello? Is it okay that I came back? I'm sorry. Okay, Mr. Avengers Hater. Sir, thank you for hijacking my show. Like, I've got like 9 guests that you literally just kicked off my show. For what reason? Why can't they stay? We're just trying to have fun talking about Avengers. Can my guests at least come back? Or
yeah, sure.
Okay, we'll bring my guests back. Okay, thank God.
Avengers Hater, I've been slagging off Avengers all night. Why'd you get rid of me?
Bruh, this dude here, man. So, does anybody want to talk to Avengers Hater and ask him why he does not like the game or anything? Why he tweets at Crystal Dynamics so hardly? Starters, would you like to?
I've got this, boss. Don't worry about it. Listen, Avengers Hater.
I'm
we need
nervous,
to have a conversation,
bro, like...
okay? So me and you, we go ways back, okay? Back when I asked you to try and be on Community Voices and you never did it. you know, because I don't know, maybe you were scared, maybe you were nervous to talk to someone. I don't know. It's okay. But listen, I'm glad that you've got the chance to, you know, speak around now and give off your best Godslave impression, because me and you are good. Like, listen, we'll have a nice chat. So, what is it about Marvel's Avengers that you just do not like, sir?
Well, it disrespected me and many other people, you know.
Why? What did it say? What did it say? Did it like
It didn't
slip you
say
your
anything.
mum
It's
or?
what it did to me.
Oh,
What
right.
did it
Okay.
do?
Yeah.
How did it?
It
How
wasted
did
my
it?
time, my money, most of all, my money, and the love I had for Marvel.
Yeah. That's listen, I feel you, brother. Okay. Every time I load into Fortnite and I see that shit ass Marvel skins, I'm like, I can't believe they do that to my Marvel brand, and I start crying, and I'm like, I can't believe it, and it just, you know, I can't. But you know, like, I mean, listen, we all love Marvel, all right. But let me tell you, okay, do you prefer the comics over Marvel's Avengers, the game? Yeah,
You said
I'm
the
assuming you do.
comics?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
comics. Yeah.
Oh no!
You don't prefer the comics over Marvel's Avengers?
Wait, so
What are
you
you talking
like
about, like the
the
actual
video?
comics or Marvel's
Oh,
Avengers
he
comics?
thought
No,
y'all
the
was talking
Mar-
about the
like the
comics in
comics,
the
like just
game.
Marvel
You
comics.
talking about Marvel comics in general? Do you?
Oh
you know,
yeah,
what
yeah,
you
I prefer that.
Okay, so when Wanda and Quicksilver were in an incest relationship in the Ultimate Universe, you were like, "Yes, this is my Marvel's Avengers experience. Like, I'm up for it." Is that yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
yeah.
So we're
Understandable. Okay, I guess.
we're into like that good old stepbro style, like in the washing machine, stuck head first. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, Quicksilver would be done in a couple of seconds, so I mean, we haven't got to worry about that.
Oh.
Avengers hater, Avengers hater. If you don't mind me asking, Avengers hater, how many hours have you got on this game?
Like 40 or
40.
30. I'm not sure.
Oh wow! So how much did you spend for this game?
I don't want to say it.
He spent.
It's
Did you
just
get it on
embarrassing
sale?
for me.
Did you?
He got the special edition.
He got
for
the
fucking
special
$80.
edition
he
for
went
the
all in.
$89.99,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Damn.
listen. I've seen like. Listen, I bought Sonic Forces at launch, right, for £40 and that game lasted 3 hours. All right, I spent about 75 on Avengers. I'm on 1,000, boss. All right, I've got my money's worth, even if the story's mid. Okay, and Boss Gaming saying Stardust is such a defender. I've literally been slagging off the story all night, talking about how buggy the game is. If you want to call me a defender, I'm the worst one that's ever fucking existed. All right, I am the
We
worst.
watching the same
defender ever.
show?
Do you think CD are gonna come knocking at my door for a paycheck after the fucking shit that I've said tonight? No, don't be ridiculous, honestly. Why does
I can't
Avengers
with
Hater
y'all,
voice sound
bro.
like he's from the family of a girl he's kidnapped? Avengers Hater has Marvel's Avengers locked up in bondage. Every single night he goes down and feeds the case a bit of fish.
Why is everybody leaving? Oh shit! He don't want to talk to y'all, dude. You don't want to talk to y'all, dude. I'm scared. I'm spooked. Oh shit! Bye, Synchro. Kitty, are you there? Bye, Kitty. Okay, guy. You don't like Avengers because you said it wastes your time. But do you think you're wasting your own time by steadily attacking them, or like, what's the purpose of attacking
No,
them?
I don't think so at all.
Okay, well, what's the purpose of attacking them then? Daily, weekly,
Well,
monthly.
You know, I'm trying to, put my voice in like everyone else. I'm trying to group people up so we get a better game. It worked with the consumables. Remember that?
I do. You were one of the loud voices in the consumable thing. My twin set out the game, and you guys kind of have a history with each other, right? He says your voice sounds a little bit funny. You want to just explain to him or tell him kiss your ass or something? I don't know.
No, I'm good. I love that guy, man. I don't remember what what I said to him, but it's all good.
Okay. All right. Well, sir, is there anything that you would like to tell CD before you allow me to have my damn podcast back? Is there anything you'd like to say to them?
Oh yeah.
So I can
CD,
get my guest back?
Please, pull the plug, please.
Just
We're
pull
all
the
waiting
plug?
for it. Yeah, pull the plug.
All right, bro. Well, thank you for hijacking me. Hopefully you never do this again. Can you leave though, so I can get my guests back? Because
Yeah,
I
sure,
want to
sure.
finish running my show. Thank
Sure.
you. Appreciate it.
It was a
bro.
pleasure,
Appreciate
man.
it. Thank you. Oh God, that was hell. That was hell, guys.
Avengers
that was
Hater is
hell.
literally my dad, bro. Like he's
Dude.
coming in, like he's like, listen,
That was hell,
fucking
bro.
Marvel's Avengers bad. He's great. Listen. He's like, I'm scared. Listen, I haven't even got a daughter yet, and I'm afraid she's already fallen for him. Like I'm.
Oh God. I can't with y'all, dude. I cannot, bro. This was a very interesting show. I did not expect to get hacked. Of course, you guys know I didn't really get hacked. I invited them on, guys. This was a bit. If you didn't know it, come on, man. Come on, bruh.
He learned his tricks off Miller. What are you talking about, bro? He's getting into the files.
Nah, guys, this was a fun episode, man. Thank you all for chopping it up with me. Thank you, Slip, for holding it down as you always do every week. Kitty for calling in. Drats, thank you for your insight on that gear, because I got to get into that. Fez, man, it was actually nice meeting you. You know, actually being able to talk to you for once instead of just in Discord and DMs. You know what I mean? So, my dude, Slight Stardust, the guy I love to hate on. I do. It makes me feel good.
That's kind of weird. It's kind of sus.
I know.
He wants to.
Hey, can I see your nipple? I just want to see your left one. Can I see your left nipple real quick?
My left nipple?
Yeah, it looks pretty.
All right, hang on.
Oh,
nah, brother. Listen. I don't want to get the podcast kicked off, right? Because I've got like. Okay, right. Before we go, can I do one more response to the comments, because you can probably see where I'm going with this.
Go ahead.
Okay, Boss Gaming. Listen, right. I have slagged off consumables. I have slagged off bugs. I have slagged off every single part of this game that does something bad. You want to hear me say one fucking positive thing about this game and start going inside my asshole? Well, have a good sniff, baby, right? Because I need a shit, okay? So you shut your mouth and fuck off. All right, let's go. Let's keep going, boss.
Let me go behind there real quick.
Trick's throwing fire at y'all right now, though. Oh my God. Oh, Trix is throwing that heat, bruh. Oh, Trix is throwing that heat.
All right.
Oh, shit, baby.
Trix, remember when you were, listen, Trix, you remember when you were first born and you had hair, and you probably hoped that you had hair all your life?
We're not going to do that to my teammates, bro.
Well, I mean, you know.
Oh, you really went there.
You know?
You really went there. I can't. I fucking can't.
My hair stays in real life.
You know Trix is literally about to be on the Roundtable, which is in like an hour and some change, right? You know he's gonna tear your ass up. You know this, right? You do know this, right? You don't even care.
Yeah.
Okay.
The man knows.
Bruh.
If I had hair, I wouldn't wear it like that. Bro, watch Hawkeye. He wears his hearing aid like that all the time. You know.
Goodbye, everybody. We just leaving now. We just gonna call this a wrap. We just You two, get the hell your ass doing here? Still get out of here, boy. All right, guys. This was like the most awesome episode ever. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had way too much damn fun. Y'all know in the people who waiting, we always do an after show. So let me just end this real quick. Thank you guys for tuning in to probably the craziest episode of the weekly wrap up ever. Like ever. This was it. This was the one. I don't even know what else to say. Like we did Spider-Man, we did the raid. We're about to do the Roundtable in like some hour and some change or something like an hour and a half. So tune right back up in here. I appreciate it. I greatly would. And with all that said, laissez les bon temps rouler, which means let the good times roll. Peace out, people.
It's the weekly wrap up where we give you the news. Break it down bite size so it's easier to consume. Got tacky on events and riddles the red room. Wasteland patrols and Monica's cosmic truth. All hail to the Black Panther, Wakanda forever. Dissecting your main hero, discussing which one is better. Last Avenger standing, exotic grind. But completing the mega high, but get you two at a time. You into rumors and leaks, well I got you covered. We can talk predictions like when is Spider-Man them ain't coming. Jarvis barriers all the way to status effects. Or we can teach you how to tune one shots in the deck. Hit the like button, ring the bell so you can stay tuned. Hit subscribe so you never miss the weekly wrap up news. Hit the like button, ring the bell so you can stay tuned. Hit subscribe so you never miss the weekly wrap up news.